Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Miami Heat. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Baylor. Kobe is out there with Robertson. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Howard in at the five. Now here's Nowitzki. Off target from three-point range. KD against Baylor. KD's shot is off. On offense, here are the Clippers. Outside Baylor. Pass to Howard. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Nowitzki. Robertson outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. And no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Searching for their first points of the game.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Hardaway kicks to Durant. Drummond with a screen on Baylor. Durant with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Back to Robertson. Pass to Nowitzki from downtown. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Nowitzki's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Lobbed up there for Drummond and stolen by Bryant. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Drummond with a screen on Robertson. KD's shot is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Bryant. Over Hardaway. And it's Bryant missing. The Heat trail by 3. Durant for 3. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 5 now.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for Miami. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Drummond. Wade comes in for Irving. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hardaway. Now here's Robertson. No scoring in this one.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop. And bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Simmons, a screen on Kobe. Here's Wade, and it's in off the backboard.
Oh, great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
Bryant outside. Nowitzki outside. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. And KD's got the ball here for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. Simmons sets a screen for Durant. Puts up a three. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last three go unanswered.
Now here's Robertson. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. For 3, Kobe. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Wade.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Robertson after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Scooped up. Howard, that's good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Simmons, a screen on Baylor. Here's KD. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Robertson. It's sent back down by Simmons. Lobbed up there for Durant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Heat lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The Clippers trail. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Drummond. Irving is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Wade. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard. Morning. That shot off the mark. Good D by Drummond. Bryant against Irving. On the wing, Hardaway. Scoreless thus far.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. High post Morning. Working on Drummond. The three from Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Irving with a clean look. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Launches a three. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Miami trailer. Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan. Wade right side. Into the lane. And Morning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Morning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Archibald. Kobe with it. He's covered by Irving. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for the Heat. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. In the corner, Irving with it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Daniels passes to Archibald. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And the Clippers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Hardaway. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Miami has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Wade surveying the D. On target from 13 feet. Wade's got 6.
And slide dribble move by Wade, doing just enough to shake off his defender.
Here's the screen. Harden against Irving. Out to Kobe. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he makes that one. He's got 8.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Down low, here's Daniels, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Wade. 8 points for him. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I love the aggressiveness from Drummond. Fighting for his shot while taking the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Heat making a change here. Durant's checked in. Free throw, good. Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. The Heat with the lead. Outside, KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Jordan's checked in for Miami. Ben Simmons comes in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kobe's checked in for James Harden. .129 left now here in the second. Nowitzki for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Baylor. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Baylor's got himself on the board with three there.
And Howard isn't just a banger down low. He also possesses outstanding vision to zip the ball over to the open man.
Now here's Wade. 8 points for him. Jordan sets the screen for Wade. Over Kobe. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Nowitzki, no good. And it's the Heat with the ball. T. Wade on the wing. Outside for Simmons. Outside, Rodman. Durant for three. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Robertson can't get it to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Robertson is out there with Kobe. Then it's Nowitzki. Then it's Baylor. And it's Howard in at center. Now here's Durant after the miss by Oscar Robertson. Baylor against KD. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Bryant kicks to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. The shot, no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Hardaway passes to Rodman. Now Drummond. Pass to KD. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight. Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
To the inside. Durant going to work inside.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morning's checked in. Clippers with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Kobe. Shot from 16. The shot is good off the backboard. Kobe's got 8.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Irving kicks to Hardaway. Here's KD. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The Clippers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Durant for 3. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 16.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
And the dunk by Kobe. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Rodman outside. KD against Baylor. Outside Durant. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And here's Kobe for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Miami trailing. KD dishes to Drummond. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Julius Irving.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Miami. Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. Here's KD, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Los Angeles leading by 4. How about this run, Greg, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Nowitzki. He has 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Pass to Harden. Mourning inside, defended by Drummond. Mourning can't make it work. To the middle. Here's Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. KD's got 8 here in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Daniels is checked in. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And here's Harden. He has 5. Inside. Here's Mourning. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And it's Durant missing. Pass to Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
35 seconds left in the third. Harden right side. That shot off. Excellent D from Wade. Harden's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. In the corner, Simmons with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Harden. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Miami Heat. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Rodman is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Harden the pass to Bryant. Fires the 3. Kobe from deep.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Here's Wade. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Robertson. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Wade up top, guarded by Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Durant's checked in for Rodman. The Clippers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for Daniels. Nowitzki comes in for Worthy. And it's Baylor in for James Harden. And Drummond kicks to Hardaway. Jordan with the screen on Robertson. Hardaway. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Robertson left side. Pass to Bryant. Baylor a screen on Wade. Here's Kobe. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Miami trailing. Hardaway passes to KD. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down low, here's Wade. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. Baylor's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And turning up the intensity, Wade sees the defender closing in and takes his motion right into him.
Rodman, he's checked in for Miami. That one is no good. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops given his strength.
Hardaway kicks to Durant. Back to Hardaway. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Kobe, no luck. The Heat trail by 3. Now here's Wade. Outside Hardaway. Rodman with it. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Wade.
Come on.
Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Robertson. Good, nice job down low. Robertson's got 4 this quarter. And KD's got the ball here for the Heat. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Irving's checked in for Wade. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Robertson passes to Nowitzki. Back to Robertson. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Robertson. Got a piece of it. Baylor against KD. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Robertson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Howard trying to free himself up. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Robertson. Baylor's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Rodman sets the screen for Hardaway. Pass to Durant. Back to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Rodman. Miami no good on that time either. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Kobe. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Drummond with a screen on Baylor. And here's KD for 3. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Nowitzki with it. Picked up by Rodman. Robertson. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Howard with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Miami with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Hits the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Now a timeout called by Miami. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Hardaway. The tray. Rebounded by Howard. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Irving from long range. That shot missing. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Price in at the 1. Now Hill. Towns outside. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Here's Price. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Price from the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Left side Hill. Outside Mitchell. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Anthony against Hill. And it's Orlando with a rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Doncic. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Price gets the bucket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Doncic. Off the mark there with a 3. Carter against Mitchell. Pass to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
Orlando leading. Towns outside. Here's Mitchell. Missed inside. Mitchell's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Mitchell double team. Pass to Doncic. Robinson with it. Towns for 3. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Hill. Four on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Doncic has got 5.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Parker, he's checked in for San Antonio. On defense, the Magic. Here's Chamberlain. Still no points. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Parker, no good. Magic leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Doncic. Edwards, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Carter. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Carter from outside. Kicks it out to Parker. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Pass to Arizon. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Parker outside. And here's Carter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Over Carter. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Parker outside. Up and over Doncic. Parker, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Harrison. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Parker. That's short off the rim. Now here's Tatum. Parker outside. 2 on the clock. That one falls. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Spurs trail by 6. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Parker in at the point. Here's the pick. And a miss there on the triple. And so here is Orlando. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. You got a piece of it. Booker against Edwards. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Parker outside. Outside for Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Booker against Edwards. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
2 points. That one goes. Arizon's got his second basket of the game.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Parker outside. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Weber, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. For 3, Booker. He drops it from range. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Booker no good. Orlando leading by 7. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Unseld. On offense, here is San Antonio. Inside, here's Parrish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then Sunday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Doncic comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Price, guarded by Doncic. Carter from outside. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's Anthony to the right side. Here's Malone. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Edwards. The Spurs making a switch here.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Price, the pass to Carter. A minute 37 left in the second. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Anthony. Orlando with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Weber passes to Mitchell. Doncic outside. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Price. Anthony outside. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Melo getting to the pick and roll game that time. Tremendous at feeding the screener if there's enough room to get it there.
Outside Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pulls it in from the elbow. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Puts it up from 17, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
16 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Robinson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the San Antonio Spurs.
They want to lean on that perimeter game. I get that. But being one-dimensional, guys, look, it just makes it too easy to guard you.
Yeah, maybe they could. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that match,
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Spurs trail by 8. Luka Doncic is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hill in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Carter. Gets an open look and hits it. Carter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Doncic outside. That one no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Price. Now Carter. Now here's Anthony. The three-pointer off the mark. Hill against Anthony. Shot from the low block. And there's a play by Hill inside. And the Magic lead by 8.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And San Antonio making a change here. Parker's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Hill with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Spurs trail by 10. Outside Carter. Back to Anthony for 3. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 6.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Doncic on the wing. Parker defending. There's the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
That shot's good by Parker.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Booker, he's checked in for Carter. Magic leading by 5. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Rebound by San Antonio.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Take it away. Anthony with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. And Anthony hits from deep. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered for them. For the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Down low. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 11 points.
Well, lots of years of service from Melo and a great play there with the contact.
Towns outside. Back to Doncic. Over Parker. In the paint. Luka.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So both teams changing it up here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Tatum with it. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Pass to Weber. A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards with it. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Weber passes to Yao. Now Halliburton. Parrish with a rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
They grab their own miss. Booker for three. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Edwards against Tatum. Here's Yao, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton against Parker. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Outside Tatum launches it from deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Outside Edwards. The 11-footer. Getting it done inside. Edwards. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Orlando ahead, leading by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he has.
We can't forget about the boards.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Mullen in at the 3 slot. Going inside. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Mullen can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Weber passes to Arizin. To the inside. Here's Yao. Up and in from the low block.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Let's help. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Timeout. Magic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Mullen. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Yao passes to Doncic.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he makes a first. And the Magic making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And San Antonio making a change here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
On the wing, Anthony lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Arizon. And here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Carter. Here's Anthony. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Carter. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Anthony outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Mitchell against Carter. Pass to Arizon. And there's a 3-second violation. Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Price, guarded by Doncic. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Malone. Again, the miss by the Spurs. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Anthony with a bucket.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever, letting that one fly.
Timeout, Magic. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. Robinson with it. Now here's Towns. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Now Anthony. Malone, pass to Price. Here's Chamberlain. Robinson defending. Chamberlain, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Here's Robinson. Rebound by San Antonio. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Price. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Over to the wing. Hill finds Doncic. Robinson with it. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
It's picked off.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Doncic against Anthony. Pass to Malone. The 3 is up. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Miami Heat taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Durant is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. Price hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
On the wing, Rodman. Outside Durant. The three-pointer, no good. Anthony nowhere around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Heat. Hardaway passes to Irving. Back to Hardaway. Drummond sets the screen for Hardaway. For 3. Rebounded by Malone. And Anthony's got the ball here for San Antonio. Rebounded by Rodman. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hardaway with it. Drummond with a screen on Price. Makes it off the glass.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Price. Pass to Carter. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Here's Irving. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Carter finds Price. Malone, a screen on Hardaway. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Miami's ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Irving. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Irving. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Malone. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Rodman. Durant kicks to Hardaway. Rodman with a screen on Price. Floats one, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now Irving. Carter's missing on the 3. Durant deciding where to go with it. Outside, Rodman. KD against Anthony. Durant just inside the line. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
Here's Rodman after the made shot from Karl Malone. Durant kicks to Irving. It's rebounded by Malone.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Price, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Malone. Price outside. Chamberlain a screen. No good from Price.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
KD on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Malone. Mullen comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Carter. And Parker subbed in for Mark Price. Then for the Heat, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Andre Drummond. Wade comes in for Irving. And Simmons subbed in for Hardaway.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, sinking the outside shot. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Wade.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Now here's Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons. It's his first trip to the line.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Parrish, he's checked in for the Spurs.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Now here's Tatum. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Parker's shot is off. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Wants to get it to KD and does. Simmons passes to KD. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. KD's got 8.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Tatum. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Jordan, Wade out there with Hardaway. Then there's Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Here's Wade. Jordan sets the pick for Wade. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Parker, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Irving. Back to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hardaway has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Mullen. From deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for the Heat. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hardaway kicks to Rodman. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 to shoot. Here's Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Parker. It's blocked. Mullen against Irving. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. San Antonio making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Parker passes to Booker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Heat leading by 3. Wade kicks to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Parker outside. Pass to Anthony. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense by Rodman. Outside Irving. Hardaway from outside. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Anthony in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
San Antonio making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Anthony left side. Trying to end the drought. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Chamberlain's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Heat, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Drummond. Kevin Durant comes in for Irving. And Simmons subbed in for Hardaway. Wade against Carter. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Oh, powerful move right there by Wade. So elusive on the drive.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Durant, the pass to Jordan. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. And here's Wade. He has 6. Rebounded by the Spurs. Carter looking around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Heat leading by 4. Wade dishes to KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Carter with the 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Rodman with a screen on Carter. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Anthony. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Price, the pass to Chamberlain. Price outside.
Effort play from Simmons, disrupting the shot, playing D like he's got a little something to prove.
Pass to Price. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Now Wade fires the 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from 3-point range.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're good.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
When I look at San Antonio, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Parker on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Carter. Malone is out there with Anthony. Then there's Price. And it's Chamberlain in at center. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Drummond finds Durant. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Out to Carter. Plenty of space. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Carter's got 9 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Irving passes to Rodman. Pass to Durant. Over Anthony. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Parker's checked in for Mark Price. Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. Carter outside. Pass to Malone. To the paint. Here's Anthony. No good there off the double clutch.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Durant. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Malone outside. Carter inside the three-point line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 11.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside, KD. Outside, Rodman. Hardaway sets a screen for Rodman. Pass to KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Malone with it. Defended by Rodman.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Price is checked in for Tony Parker. The Heat leading by 5. Hardaway passes to KD. Rodman outside. Back to Durant. Hardaway is screen on Malone. Rodman kicks to Hardaway. Shoots over Price. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Carter. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
To the inside, Drummond. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Excellent D there from Anthony. Spurs trail by 5. Price kicks to Malone. Down low. The fader. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Malone.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Jordan's checked in for the Heat. Simmons comes in for Hardaway. Irving with a clean look. Rebound San Antonio.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The shot from the low post is good. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Parker dishes to Tatum. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Booker. That one's not going to go. Booker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Durant. Can't get it to fall. San Antonio with the ball. Mullen's shot is off. Mullen against Simmons. Baseline J on the way. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Parker outside. Tatum setting the pick for Parker. A floater. Simmons pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Booker against Irving. Yes, that goes in. And now an 11-point Heat lead. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jordan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Wade. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
Hardaway passes to Wade. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond with a screen on Parker. Hardaway for 3. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Booker finds Parker. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Hardaway is screen on Parker. Back to Rodman. Pass to Drummond. Here's Wade. And that one comes up a bit short. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Mullen. Here's Unseld. Guarded by Hardaway. And the basket by Unseld. Unseld's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Durant's checked in for Rodman. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the Spurs with possession. Carter outside. Here's Anthony. The shot missing. Good D by Drummond. Here's KD. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Rebound by the Heat. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Stolen by Carter. It's Price on the wing. Out to Carter. Outside Anthony. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Heat. Irving comes in for Wade. Pass to Drummond. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Spurs trail by 7. And here's Anthony from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Back to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Rodman with a screen on Price. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Hardaway passes to Irving. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Price, the pass to Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within single digits. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Price looking it over. Pass to Chamberlain. Rebound by the Heat. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway with it. Outside, Rodman. Floats one up. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Carter. Rodman grabs the miss. Now the Heat with it. Outside Durant. Pass to Irving. San Antonio on defense. 9-point game. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. And Drummond kicks to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's the Orlando Magic and the Phoenix Suns. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Mitchell out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
To the middle is Gervin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Towns outside. Back to Doncic. About a minute into this first quarter. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. A shot by Kuzi, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic is doubled. Mitchell, the pass to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Kuzi. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Hill. Doncic finds Towns. Back to Doncic. Crafty move. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Robinson. Outside Mitchell. That 3's off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Towns with a rebound. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw is good for Mitchell. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 3. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 on the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Kuzi, the pass to Pettit. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Gervin. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's slick, he's smooth, he's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Now here's Mitchell. Now here's Robinson. Here's Towns from deep. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Harrison. He's scoreless. Pass to Towns. Here's Robinson. Here's Doncic. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Luka Doncic. .105 left in the first quarter here. Kuzi, the pass to Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Pettit. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Now here's Halliburton. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 5 points.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Here's Pettit. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Mitchell finds Halliburton. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Orlando ahead. They're up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Weber in at the 4.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Deflected.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Sunday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to town.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Lillard, a screen on Edwards. Back to Lillard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Phoenix shooting their first free throw tonight.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Edwards with it.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
They set the screen. Lillard passes to Olajuwon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, that was a nice play by Olajuwon there, getting the shot off while still drawing contact.
And he sinks the second. Orlando leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Arizon. Five on the clock. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Pettit. Suns trail by 3. Inside. Here's Iverson. That shot off the mark. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Yao. From 6 feet away. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Yao's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And that one's good. Weber.
Inside, Weber, confident and fearless. There's so much power behind his attack.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. SGA takes it himself. Pass to Kuzi. 4-3. On target from range. Kuzi's got 5 points.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Here's Harrison. Three-pointer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Magic lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Kuzi. He's got 5. To the paint. Wemby putting on a show.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. Rebounded by Gervin. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Kuzi. Here's Gervin. Misses the 3. Doncic passes to Weber. It's deflected.
The height, the long arms, and excellent reach. Gervin using those physical gifts to block the shot.
Pass to Olajuwon. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Orlando lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Hill finds Doncic. Clock at 4. Stolen. Here's Kuzi. He's got 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
The first free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And he can't hit the second. To the middle. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
With the 10-footer, that shot is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead, up 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't
Ernie,
the,
what is a naked eye?
I was
other
just
than an
about
eye?
to say, isn't the
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Houston Rockets will be playing, and that is going to do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gervin in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Hill from the stripe, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, checked by Mitchell. Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama, the pass to Gervin. Here's Kuzi. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Kuzi's got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Doncic passes to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Got a hand on it.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
That ties it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Orlando calls timeout. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Doncic outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Olajuwon. Robinson defending. Olajuwon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. Orlando with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. They retain possession, and the basket by Towns.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olajuwon. Here's Kuzi. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic on the wing. Lets it fly. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Wembanyama. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Hill the pass to Towns. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For the lead. Outside Wembanyama. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Orlando calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Lillard against Halliburton. Over Lillard. Pass to Harrison. Edwards with it. To the inside. Here's Harrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harrison's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Iverson. Yet to see a basket. Out left to the wing. Kukoc. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice, sweet lefty stroke.
Here's Harrison. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harrison's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Lillard outside for the lead. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Now here's Edwards. Harrison, pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Harrison. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Down low. Pettit passes to Iverson. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Phoenix out in front, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's take a listen in on head coach.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Magic, Halliburton is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Iverson over Edwards. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got his first points of the night. Halliburton with the ball. Fires the 3. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams making some changes here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yep, count it. Iverson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Magic trail by 3. Pass to Arizon. On the wing, Mitchell. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Oh, Mitchell drains it through contact. Wow.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And there's a pick for 3. Here's Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Yao. Pass to Doncic. Over Lillard. And that misses. That would have put him up. Over to the left wing. Here's Iverson. Misses the jumper from the wing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Magic. Now here's Towns to take the lead. Mitchell misses. The Suns leading. Pass to Lillard. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Here's Orlando. Right side Mitchell. Here's Yao. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Gervin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Lillard outside. Here's Pettit. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Timeout. Magic. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Doncic outside. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Orlando. Phoenix leading by 4. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Gervin. Back to Wembanyama. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Doncic passes to Towns. Man, that one's good.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's Olajuwon. Robinson defending. Here's Gervin. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And here's Robinson with his first shot attempt. It's hauled in by the Suns. Gervin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuzi. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
Now Robinson. Doncic outside. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
Pass to Kuzi. And so they foul intentionally. Robinson with a double. Here's Olajuwon. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Mitchell. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Timeout, Magic. .29 seconds left in the game. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Magic with the ball.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Here's Robinson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. So Phoenix wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics facing the Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Havlicek is out there with Garnett. Then it's Stockton. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. James finds Jokic. Now Peyton. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jokic with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
The first one falls. And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Wilkins outside. Pass to Garnett. Stockton outside. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark. It's Davis with the drive. O'Neal with the steal. Stockton outside. Wilkins with it. Pass to Garnett. Wilkins setting the pick for Garnett. Over Davis. Here's Shaq, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Chicago has possession after the basket by Boston. James, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Garnett outside. Stockton looking around. Back to Garnett. Stockton with a screen on Davis. Garnett outside. Shoots the three. They get it back. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. LeBron outside. Davis, the pass to Allen. LeBron outside. Pass to Payton. The three from Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that ties it up.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
The 11-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Shaq dishing to Stockton. Jokic with the steal. Payton's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one, good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And the Bulls making a change here. Kidd's checked in. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for the Celtics. Dumars against Kidd. Davis setting the pick for Kidd. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Here's Payton. Still yet to score. Pass to James. Jokic trying to free himself up. A shot by LeBron, no good. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Dumars outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Davis finds James. Outside Kidd. And again, Chicago. No good. Celtics leading by 5. O'Neal passes to Garnett. Stockton against Payton. The shot by Stockton, no good. Outside Kidd. Floats it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Mirovic, he's checked in for John Stockton. Payton against Mirovic. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Kidd. Still without a basket. Right side Davis. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to LeBron. There's the three. And Boston with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mirovic. No good. Shot missing. Payton with some nice D. Bulls trail by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's on John Havlicek.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
Boston making a switch here. And he's good on the second. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Dumars. Outside, Maravich. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Dumars can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. James looking around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So with Payton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Nash. He's out there with Petrovic. Allen is out there with Reed. And it's Shea's in at the 4 spot.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Here's Shea's. It's Allen on the wing. Here's the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Nash. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston leading by 3. Outside Dumars. Fires from the line, and it's good for 2. Dumars got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Pass to Reed. Here's Allen. Inside. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Allen.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
On the wing, Maravich. Back to Dumars. Fires for 3. And it's Hayes in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hayes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Chicago calls timeout. And the Celtics making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Nash. Rebound, Boston.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Hayes. Allen defending. And Hayes throws it down.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the Celtics with possession here, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Wilkins dishes to Maravich. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Wilkins surveying the defense.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Stockton outside. With the floater. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. Here's Havlicek. He gets it in there. Havlicek's got 5 now.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Outside, James. Nash with the screen on Havlicek. And here's LeBron outside. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Stockton kicks to Garnett. To the paint. Here's Shaq. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. 6 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Jokic. Allen outside. And the Bulls get it back. Jokic against Shaq. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Chicago calls timeout. Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jokic passes to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now, here's Wilkins. He has 5. Here's Garnett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Boston, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team. And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now, here's Payton. Here's LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Out to Payton. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wilkins, the pass to Havlicek. Garnett with a screen on James. Havlicek with it. He's picked up by James. Lets it fly. Boston, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside for Davis. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Bulls.
Production.
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
On the court for the Celtics, O'Neal is out there with Garnett. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Wilkins in at the 2. Bulls trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Payton. And the layup falls. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Garnett outside. Stockton from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Davis. Allen outside. Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Kids checked in for Allen. "90 seconds now into the second half. And here's Stockton. He has yet to score. Wilkins' shot is off. Throws it up high. It's tipped. Kevin Garnett with the steal. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Floats it up for Davis. Kidd dishes to Payton. And Boston with the rebound. O'Neal looking around. Havlicek outside. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's Payton. 6 points for him. Outside for Kidd. 5 to shoot. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics leading by 3. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Garnett with a screen on LeBron. Here's Havlicek. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Payton passes to Kidd. The kick out to LeBron. From 20 feet out. Good, and the assist to Kidd. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now, here is Havlicek. He's got 7. Stockton finds Wilkins. Celtics passing it around. Havlicek. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A kid, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Here's Boston now. Maravich with it. Pass to O'Neal. To end the cold streak. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Reed. Kidd against Dumars. Nash the pass to Shays. And here's Reed. Here's Shays. Now here is Reed. Shoots over Shaq. And again, no good by Chicago. Dumars against Kidd. Reed with the steal. Nash right side. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. .127 left here in the third quarter. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Dumars. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Jason Kidd. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Dumars. He's got 7. Pass to Maravich. Rebound by the Bulls. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shays the pass to Nash. Crafty move. Off on the layup. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barry the pass to Dumars. Pass to Maravich. Here's Barry. Clock at 6. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's Nash with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
For Chicago, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6, and he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls out front, ending the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston trailing. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Nash is out there with Petrovic. Then it's Reed. Then there's Allen. And it's Shays in at the forcemeat. And they're able to recover. There's the pick. Barry the pass to Gilmore. Tries again. Some solid defense from Reed. Nash outside. Wants to get it to Reed and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Reed. Bulls moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Allen. Rebound, Wilkins.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Maravich. Busted. No good that time either. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Shays. And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's James. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Garnett outside. Stockton kicks to Havlicek. Garnett up top, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Bulls making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in. Stockton outside. Pass to O'Neal. Havlicek outside. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Allen for the 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he drives in, drops in the layup for 2.
And how many guys, 7'1", 325 pounds, can put the ball on the floor and go to the rim like Shaq? He is a physical force.
Back to James. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. The rebound by the Celtics. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No one covering. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Back to Payton, and it's Jokic in the corner. Pass to Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Havlicek outside. Shaq against Jokic. O'Neal passes to Garnett. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Pass to James. Whoa! James showing the range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
.157 left in the game. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Davis with it. Now Garnett defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And the shot goes down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
LeBron kicks to Payton. Now Jokic, 6 on the shot clock. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Shaq. Tries from 7. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Jokic. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Allen finds Davis, and here is Payton. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. LeBron outside. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is